Yeah. What up, YouTube? S-Deuce, the name. Talking Wrestling is the game. Last night, WWE Backlash, SmackDown Live, second pay-per-view, and like the first, oh no, No Mercy last night. No Mercy, I'm sorry, not Backlash. No Mercy was the first. Backlash was the first. Hey, what's up, buddy? My friend's sons. Last night was No Mercy. I'm gonna call it a success. Overall grade of a B+, because one thing dampened the event. But let's kick it off. The pre-show. Baron Corbin wasn't on the pre-show because Alexa Bliss was injured, so they had to scrap the WWE Women's title match. That didn't happen last night. At the pre-show, another 8-man tag. They can't do anything with the tag team division other than these 8-man tags that they have seemingly every single week, every single pay-per-view. The good guys win again. American Alpha and the Hype Bros defeat the Vaudevillains and fucking the Ascension. Once again, getting bored of that. I get it, American Alpha in the hunt for the title, tag titles, I get it. There's no heel tag teams strong enough, but the competition was good. Last night was Eddie Guerrero's birthday, or it would have been Eddie Guerrero's birthday. Aiden English is Eddie Guerrero's son-in-law. He was wearing a happy birthday EG armband. It was cool. Then we had Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins has been doing these vignettes for the last month or two, and last night he stepped into a SmackDown Live ring. That's what he said he would do. That's exactly what he did. He stepped foot in the ring. He said Kurt Hawkins has stepped foot in a SmackDown Live ring. He trolled us all. He trolled us all. I don't see why they couldn't have done that on the live show and given him a match, maybe against the Zack Ryder or Mojo Rawley, with his background and his history with Zack Ryder, but they didn't do that. So fast forward straight to the live show. For the first time in pay-per-view history, the main event of a pay-per-view was the very first match. John Cena, Dean Ambrose against AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship was the very first match. It's never been done before, and it might not ever be done again. Last night was the second presidential debate. So I think they thought a lot of people were going to change the channel at 9 o'clock. So they pushed the main event up until the first match, which was smart, which is fine. It set the tone for the night, and the main event was the first match, whatever. AJ Styles retains after he finally plays dirty. No DQ, so he goes after Cena with the chair. After Cena hits the super attitude adjustment off the top rope, Dean Ambrose is out of it. AJ Styles wins 1, 2, 3. They should have had the main event on last if they weren't going to. Ziggler Miz should have main event. It didn't. But I digress. We move forward. Nikki Bella and Carmella. Another entertaining match. When I felt Nikki Bella was going to put over the newcomer, she didn't. Carmella loses, Nikki Bella wins, all to promote Total Bellas. I don't know if this feud will continue with Becky Lynch on the shelf. I don't know what happens to the women's division on SmackDown. It's already thin as shit now, which proven by Alexa Bliss coming out and cutting a promo and Naomi interrupting her. And then Naomi won the match, which is why I gave this a B+ and not an A. They shouldn't have had Alexa Bliss wrestle. If they were going to, they should have had her win at least. Doesn't seem like they'll be stripping Becky Lynch of the belt. November 6th, SmackDown Live in Glasgow, Scotland. Becky Lynch against Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's title. Mistake to have that match last night. And Alexa Bliss loses. So you just hurt your number one contender. And it does nothing for Naomi because she won't be getting a title shot anytime soon. Baron Corbin and Jack Swagger get moved to the main card, and Baron Corbin, once again, the lone wolf, finally on the main show, gets the victory. I don't know what's up with Jack Swagger, but I wouldn't be stressed to never see him wrestle on SmackDown Live again. Relegate him to superstars until maybe that Dolph Ziggler storyline takes off. But the tag team titles were defended last night. Heath Slater and Rhino, the feel-good story of the year. Heath Slater gets to keep his double wide because they defeat the Usos last night. Heath Slater has really captured people's interest this year with the I have kids and I need money and I need this job and I need to get hired and he's been doing great on SmackDown Live. Rhino won that match for them last night. Totally decimated the Usos by himself. 2 gores later, and Heath Slater and Rhino retain against the better judgment of myself. I think the Usos are primed and ready, but the only way the Usos win the tag titles is when American Alpha's ready to take them off of them. So that didn't happen last night. No new tag team champions last night. No new WWE SmackDown World Champion. So Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, career versus Intercontinental title. Clear that this match should have main evented. This match was about 20-something minutes, and it was amazing. It had everything. Maurice sprays Dolph in the eyes. Dolph kicks out. Spirit Squad comes out. Miz hits the skull-crushing finale again. Dolph kicks out. Dolph kicked out of everything, and it was a great match. In the end, Dolph Ziggler finally hits that super kick and pins The Miz 1, 2, 3. Dolph won't be retiring. It doesn't look like we're getting that Varsity Club storyline that I was waiting for. And the Dolph Ziggler is the new Intercontinental Champion in the main event. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton was your regular match. Your regular Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton match until the very end when Orton was setting up for the RKO and Luke Harper came out to run interference, but he never touched Orton. So Bray wasn't disqualified. Bray hits Sister Abigail and finally gets his big pay-per-view win and beats Randy Orton. I don't see this feud ending here. I see it continuing Tuesday night. Maybe someone else gets added to the fold now that Luke Harper is back because Eric Rowan is injured. So that's Backlash in a nutshell. The main event was first and it was good. Every match was good. The only match I say shouldn't have been on the card was Alexa Bliss and Naomi. It hurt the number 1 contender to the women's title, and you don't want to do that. I think they could have substituted maybe the Kurt Hawkins match, but Hawkins said he's going to wrestle Tuesday night, which I don't find people are that excited about. Dolph Ziggler and Miz tore the house down, and it wasn't the main event. Another generic Randy Orton-Bray Wyatt match with the returning Luke Harper added for a little bit of excitement, but once again, like I tweeted out, SmackDown plays it safe, so they get the B+. Remember, here at Let's Talk Wrestling, there's no gimmicks needed. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling Monday Night Raw tonight. Looking forward to it.